What's up, guys? Welcome to TMG Podcast. This is actually last week's episode. If you want today's episode, that'll be on our Patreon right now. You can get it a week early if you contribute. It's patreon.com/tinymeatgang. So thanks if you do that. And if not, enjoy this one. Peace.
What's up, guys? Welcome back to the podcast.
Hello.
Welcome. I got a question.
Yeah.
Why don't you elaborate on your Warhammer 40K days?
So,
wait.
How did we get talking about this?
Your most recent video
Okay.
about gun ladies.
Oh, right.
Right.
Yeah.
Because what I was saying was guns are the perfect avenue for like goofballs and nerds to try to talk to these women. Because it's like, oh wow, that's is that a Smith & Wesson 5578? Yeah. Yeah, I bought that DLC in Call of Duty 7, and that is it's a great accuracy.
Great tool.
Great tool.
Real great tool.
Never shot one in real life, but I would imagine.
Never even been near a gun in real life.
Maybe you could show me. I'm just been afraid to jump off that cliff, I'm David. So Warhammer 40K.
Yeah, so wait, why do you keep saying 40K?
Is that what it is? Or is it... Oh, is that a different game?
Warhammer... I don't know if 40K was in... Maybe.
Is there maybe that's the expansion or something?
Okay, maybe, yeah. Warhammer was just like the game that you play with the little figurines.
Yeah.
They're like little
Explain
orcs
that.
and dragons and shit like that. So
Yeah.
I used to collect these things.
Explain,
I didn't even know how to play the game.
Explain Warhammer to all of those who have sex on the podcast.
Okay. I don't even know if it's fucking still around.
Mm-hmm.
It must be, right? Because it's one of
totally
those really
is.
popular. Like it's video games
Yeah,
and shit.
yeah.
And there's movies now and stuff like that.
Yeah.
But it's like a small role playing game, I guess. I don't even know what the term is for it. It's like
It would be
Clash
like-
of Clans, but in real life.
Yeah, it'd be like a MMO.
Yeah, MMO. So it's like you basically accumulate like an army.
Yeah.
And then you play your friends and you
Yep.
try to like beat their shit and whatever. So, but it requires you buying all these little tiny figurines that are metal, and you got to glue them together. You got to buy special fucking glue to glue these little figurines together, and then you got to paint them.
Yeah.
You don't have to, but like that was my hobby when I was younger, is painting.
Define
I got like
younger,
really
like
into this Warhammer shit.
1920 or
Yeah, like 19, 20, 21,
25
25.
yesterday.
Yeah. I actually have one with me right now.
Just pull it out. I just finished this one yesterday.
This one's Martha.
She is not nice. And if I roll a 12, you better clear the way because, oh my.
Let me just tell you about her fire tolerance. I mean, don't even get me started. Yeah, so like I don't even know what age I must have been. Like probably I think 8, maybe. I don't know.
Okay. I mean,
8 to something. I mean, the worst part is I think I knew how to play the game.
Sure.
But that's the part I should have been actually interested in.
Yeah.
Like the strategy part in
Yeah.
this whole thing, and like the actual like war part. You'd think
Yeah.
like a little boy would, but to me it was just about painting these little figurines. I love to just like paint them.
I mean, I get it. That's also like the dude version of. So here's something funny. Alina bought a Wii.
Okay.
And all she did was make Weemies.
Okay.
She never played any games. She just liked making the Weemies.
It's kind of the same shit with the whatever the emoji shit on Snapchat.
Right.
What's it called again?
I don't know, but
Come on, the fucking goddamn it. The little avatar that you create for yourself on Snapchat that everyone has.
Yeah.
Bitmoji.
yeah.
Thank you. Yeah, it's like that shit. Those are things that are just fun to create.
Yeah.
And like making your character and
Making him cooler and sexy.
yeah, exactly. Like big dick and stuff like that.
So
you know
cool.
what
I had
Now
to
we're
take
back
it there.
there.
I had to take it there. had to take it there. So I can't really hate because I always thought like I looked up like the lore of Warhammer because you
Okay.
know how like during the election, warning, politics. Hey Nate, can we get a warning politics sound on the soundboard? Like it's getting political. It's about to get nuclear.
Fucking when we actually recorded another episode of Orange is the New County the other day.
yeah,
Like
I
we
saw.
just brought it back after like 3 months of not 4 or whatever the fuck.
Hey guys.
And Sam like tried to pull up an OC soundboard, but he got distracted and pulled up a Trump one. So he was just doing Trump quotes like in the middle. Just started with China.
So maybe it's a good thing we don't have ours plugged in.
Yeah.
Then. We'll just fuck with it.
Yeah.
So they would refer to, or like people would refer to Trump as the God Emperor. And that was like a Warhammer character. And like the lore behind that was pretty cool. And so like got me interested in it, like a YouTube spiral. And then I just ended up on like Warhammer videos with like 3 views. And it'd be like a guy in his like, in like Minnesota. He's like, so this is my game room. I'm here with Michael. We're trying to finish a campaign. It's been going on for a week now. And I'm like, oh, fuck, this is weird.
Like, this is the dark side of
and it's just like
everything.
Dude, it's like a pool table, but bigger. And it's got everything, the trees.
Yeah,
I mean,
I know.
yeah.
People used to put in serious.
I mean, visually it's dope. But at that point, I'm like, you could just play StarCraft, and it's the exact same thing.
Yeah, you're like, the graphics are way better. You can do a lot more shit. Like, you can fly for real.
Yeah, and so, but I can't hate because I think you're 8. I think you're all right to like Warhammer at 8.
Yeah, I guess it's just when you get a little bit. I mean, like the game, I get it. I get that. Like that's like people are so hopelessly addicted to Clash of Clans.
Yeah.
People love playing those MMOs.
Yeah.
Like they're a lot of fun.
Yeah.
So I get that. I just, I don't know, like the obsession with the figure, because there is a certain obsession with like the figurines,
Yeah.
right? It's like they're just like dolls.
Yep. Pretty
They're
much.
cool. They're fucking dragons and they're spiky and
Yeah.
they're orcs and whatever. And if you paint them, they look super sick.
Yeah. I remember.
It's just like, I don't know. It's weird.
I remember one I saw. It was like a tank like busting out of the ground, and I would think I was like 19 or 20, and one of my like homies, he was starting to get into Warhammer, and I would clown him like, "Ah, you fucking nerd, this and that." And then we walked into like a Warhammer store, and I saw that, and I was like, "Hey,
How much?
yeah, that shit is kind of tight. I'm not even going front. I won't play it though, because I have sex, but on the low, how much?"
I remember the very first time I can remember
Yeah.
where I had a concept of money and saving was for this. I wanted this Warhammer piece. It was
Yeah.
like a big one, right? I had my whole army of little guys.
Yeah.
So there was one that was about this tall.
Yeah.
And it was a dragon.
Yeah.
And it looked super dope.
Yeah.
And it came in like 12 pieces or something like that.
shit.
And I think that was the one that I had to buy the glue for. So it was a
Right.
whole thing, right? I saved up $70 to buy this shit, which
Wow.
at that time
Canadian dollars.
was the Canadian dollar. So about $4
yeah,
American.
US.
And at this time, it was like, it took me a long time, and I worked. I worked for my grandpa doing like his, he worked at an antique show every
Okay.
year where I would actually, like, I would go out and sell to people. So like,
Oh,
that's hard
shit.
shit, right? Saved up for this figurine,
What were you selling?
bought the glue, antiques.
Just 8 years old,
Yeah.
peddling antiques.
I was good at it too.
Yeah?
My grandpa like finished antiques, and so
Okay.
he would sell them at this thing. So he would have people come by his booth, and I'd be the cute kid that would trick
Got
them
it.
into buying some stupid shit. You
Right,
know what I mean?
right.
So I saved up $70. Took me forever. Bought this thing, and I remember like just thinking I couldn't like get it to work. Like the glue wouldn't work or something.
Yeah.
And I was trying over and over again, and eventually there was this giant glob of super glue on there, and I was like, this is just not worth it.
Yeah.
It was my first time where I was like, I got to be careful with what I save my money for and what I spend it on.
Interesting.
Because this shit is just a disaster.
Yeah.
And I think I eventually ditched it.
Yeah.
It's probably not the best life lesson. I should have just, you know what I mean? But I
Just stuck through it.
think at that point I was like, whatever. You got to spend money to make money. So fucking peace out, dog. I'm not dealing with this shit anymore. I'm over it.
Speaking of antiques, my mom used to own an antique store.
What?
That was, whoo boy.
Really?
Yeah, that one was, I won't go into too much detail, but I mean, when I saw that, I'm like, couldn't we just got like a Panda Express?
Yeah.
You know? And,
Antiques are cool when they're around modern things.
yeah.
You know what I mean? Antiques are cool in like a modern house.
Right.
But when they're around other antiques,
They're not interesting.
it's just really old.
Yeah, it's just
Everything's
really
old.
Yep.
It smells.
Yep.
And it's just like there's so many. There's like souls
Yep.
built like in these pieces of furniture. What have you seen?
Yeah. Well, it's a little bit like,
You've seen grandparents fucking.
yeah. I mean, I would look at some of this shit and I'm like, how many dead people passed this through
Yeah.
to here?
Yeah.
And then my mom like kind of like tried to, I mean, the store ended up, not working out
Okay.
as
Bummer.
expected, you
Yeah.
know. Bit of a surprise in 2000 whenever
Yeah.
that no one would really buy antiques.
Yeah.
Didn't see that one coming.
Yeah.
But somehow orange chicken just sells better. No idea why. Maybe it's because you can eat 1,000 of it and you'll keep coming back.
And it just keeps getting better.
Yeah, orange chicken is amazing.
I love orange chicken. I fucking love Panda Express.
Yeah, you can eat 10,000 orange chicken like if your life was a video game,
Yeah.
That would just be, if that could like build experience in life or like strength or something, god damn it, it's just not fair.
Orange chicken?
Yeah, just if you could like after a workout be like, all right, time to eat 9,000 orange chicken.
Oh, I used to do that. I used to used to be like my guilty pleasure in college. I would go to Panda Express by myself and get like 3 orders. Like, how you can get the tray and you pick 3 things or whatever?
Yep.
I used to fill them all up with orange chicken.
Get out.
I used to get double orange chicken. That's what I used to get. And nothing, and maybe some fucking noodles on the side or whatever. Double orange chicken. So both of them orange chicken. And I used to sit there by myself and pound this thing. And the worst part was there's a glass wall facing like the giant walkway where everyone walks to class. So you're just fully visible
being judged
to the rest of the college. And I was just like, I don't give a fuck.
Yeah.
That's one of those things where you don't care until you're done eating, and then you look up and you're like, all of a sudden not blinded by the steam and the deliciousness of the orange chicken.
Do you remember when I joked about wanting to go to Panda Express and then they're like, all right, fried rice or noodles? And I want to say orange chicken. They're like, what? Excuse me? It's like, yeah, just that whole like area, right? Just orange
Fill
chicken.
it up with
They're
as much. I don't want to waste any space in this thing. Just
okay,
chop it up.
For your first item, orange chicken. And your orange
I think
chicken.
you,
I think you
lady,
know.
I think you fucking know. Okay? What do you think I'm going to say?
She's just
Just take a wild guess. Just, use a little deductive reasoning on this based off what I've already ordered. What do you think the third one's going to be?
orange chicken.
Yeah, that's right.
Then
You're like honey shrimp.
honey shrimp, bitch. I wanted to get all that, and then when they hand me the cup for my drink, I wanted to just look at the cashier and be like, "Hey, man, you think you could? You think you could just
wait till she's not looking?
just do me a solid, bro? And how much?
You guys need like an orange chicken dispenser. Could go. Orange chicken
slapping your fucking face. That's gonna be the future when they replace ice with orange chicken.
At Panda Express.
Coke and orange chicken in a cup, and you're just.
That doesn't sound that gross to me. That does not sound that gross to me.
I'm super down.
Yeah, I would definitely do that.
I would eat it with a fork, just like a soup. Coke and orange chicken soup. Yeah.
Dude, yesterday night, Kelsey came over and it was like 9 p.m. and she was like, "Are you hungry?" And I was like, "A little bit." And I was like, "Should we order something?" And she was like, "Sure." And I was like, "What do you want to order?" And she was like, "How about we do Thai food?" And I was like, "This is the first time in 5 months you've ever suggested Thai food, and it just happens to be on the day that I ate it 3 hours ago for delivery also."
So you did it again?
So I did it again.
Yep.
Two servings of Thai food yesterday.
Let me tell you something gross Alina and I did the other night. It's actually not really that gross. More upsetting than anything.
Okay.
So I put in an order.
I'm not grossed out. I'm just upset.
So I put in an order DoorDash for Wingstop.
Oh, great choice. Great choice.
Not only does it arrive late, it is cold. It is stone cold.
What?
Not consumable. Unacceptable. First thing I did, of course.
And you don't want to mess with wings like that.
No.
When they get cold, don't make me salmonella.
Yeah.
Don't make me. I mean, I don't like saying
It
that.
grows salmon in your body.
Yeah.
Salmonella. It's not good for you. So, of course, I get my refund.
Good.
And I asked the guy, so who's going to do what? Who is going to do this what? Because I am hungry.
Good.
I am starving.
Oh no, I literally get what you're saying. Literally, I mean, you were hungry.
So hungry.
Why did you order the food in the first place?
Yeah, exactly. So I'm sitting there and I'm like,
wow.
Who's going to do the what? And
oh my God, I can't.
And he's like, I don't know. He's like Spanish or something. And he just responds like, well, I'm sorry. Would you like the food redelivered?
Oh my God.
I say, no, absolutely not. Absolutely not. So we get on another line and I call Wingstop and I put in my order. And I drive over there and get my fucking hot order because I was pissed. I was fucking angry. I was like, I want this fucking Wingstop and I want it hot.
So you drove?
I DoorDash. Well, here's the thing. I was working the whole time waiting for the DoorDash. So it was like the food showed up cold and I'm like, this is some bullshit. But I looked at when they were closing. I'm like, we got an hour. And I called Wingstop and I'm like, hey man, I want the same order again and I'm coming to get it.
Dude, that's one of those scenarios where I would have handled that. I would have been, first of all, I would have been fucking devastated.
Yeah.
If I was hungry and I waited for an hour for food and it showed up cold, I would be devastated.
Wait, can I say?
But then I would eat it.
Yeah. Oh no, I tried. I did. I ate one and I'm like, it
But
felt.
that's the difference between me and you.
Yeah, this is true. Yeah.
I don't give a fuck.
Yeah,
I'm
that's
like,
true.
give me all the salmonella you can possibly give me. I'm not being hungry right now. I waited an hour for this shit.
I'm going to get it. To me, it tasted like I was biting into a rock, and then the inside was like just a wet dishwashing glove.
Ew.
Yeah, it just had such a weird texture, and I'm like, this is foul. And I'm like, we're getting this shit. Alina's like, are you sure? I mean, we got like stuff in the freezer, and I'm like, fuck no,
Sir, do you want us to deliver it? No, bitch.
No, you can't. You done fucked up already.
I'm coming to get it.
I'm coming to get it.
And I'm not going to be happy.
Put on my Kung Fury voice.
Yeah.
No. You fucked it up once. You won't fuck it up twice. Oh my God, he's shooting us through the phone. Make sure my wings are ready. Hot.
Some 80s pianos. Like,
I'm going to get this fucking Wingstop. Cypher, slow down. You're going to crash. Now I got to get these wings.
it's a really great fucking impression. Wait, didn't we like remake or?
Yeah, I did a thing. I did a Vine. No one really appreciated it.
Oh, I thought that shit was hilarious.
Yeah.
That shit was so fucking
I deleted
funny.
it. That's the one you can't.
Deleted it?
Yeah, that's the one you can't really find. It's probably on Twitter.
Damn.
Yeah. You got me Game Boy. I wanted Game Boy Color.
How do you? Oh, there we go. I got it.
Yeah,
there we go.
Yeah, dude. So we got it. We came back here and did the most certified basic thing. Sat there and watched The Bachelor. It's good right now, dude.
Is it, dude? Is it?
It's so good.
Is
Seriously,
it good?
It's so good.
I bet you it's super good.
Yeah.
Tell me about what happened. Tell me about like why it's good.
Well, you know, like
No. You can't use that cop out voice. Tell me in your man voice why you think it's good.
Here's why I think it's good for me personally. Okay. I personally enjoy watching the first episode where they try to sell that dream.
Do ya?
Where they're like, I'm a nice person. And then the moment the roses come out and then the Bridezilla personality switches on, that's when it's the most entertaining. And then when the girls are like, she is stealing time. And it's like, what the fuck did you think was going to happen? And I just love that the woman who is the most savage and the most ruthless, she's the one who gets so close to the end. Because as a dude, that shit is fire. So I just like watching that shit work out in real time.
Yeah. That's why you like it. That's why you watch it.
Yeah. Yeah.
So you watch every single episode
Yeah.
just for that one, just to see.
Who's going to cry?
Okay. I actually believe you. I actually believe that because that is actually a reasonable thing. You know what I mean? I want to say everyone's just watching it for the drama, but this is what this is where the drama stems from.
Yes.
This is what fuels it.
Yes.
Is this like, innate desire, or it's just like who is the most competitive? That's the one who ends up getting far. Because that's true. As a dude, you're just like, yeah, I want a girl to be.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I want her to be. I want her to want to fuck me.
Yeah. There's this one girl on the show. I don't know her name. She has the craziest voice, and like she has like a raspy voice. So when she speaks, she sounds fucking nuts. So anytime he walks into the room, and the other thing I love about it that I can appreciate from the editor's standpoint is what they're doing in post, to make it seem even worse. Like I'm just imagining.
I wish you said that originally. to the why do you like watching it? Oh, for me, it's the editor in me that loves watching it. It's just I love seeing what they do in post. I watch every episode with my girlfriend with Buffalo Wild Wings in front of us just to see
the editing.
Yeah, how they're chopping it up.
I mean, these guys are they're exceptional. They're really good at what they do.
The title cards, the music. I mean,
the timing. Come on. You really have to have understanding of drama, comedy, life to really put this stuff together. No, I mean, I'm imagining it's like 3 dudes in a room and they're just going insane because they've been editing this show for like 10 years.
Yeah.
And they're like, they've hit a max where they're just like, all right, how can we make this not boring? What if we...
it's just like, how can we make this bitch seem crazy?
Yeah, that's all it is.
Yeah.
So they always cut to this specific girl, and the way she says hi when he comes in the room is fucking... I get creeped out. Like, she goes, hi. And she, like, always, like, tilts her head, and it's like, she's, like, tracking him as he enters the room. Like, she is the fucking main bitch, and he can feel it. Like, he comes in the room, he's
Dude,
like,
that
hi.
shit is so hot, though.
Well, that's what I'm saying. I know
That
he's
shit is so hot.
he's horny as hell. Just
Yeah.
like, holy shit, she's
That's-
gonna cut my dick off.
Yep.
And then what?
Take all the roses.
Here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 8,
Cut
9.
my dick off with
Right.
the rose.
And then feed it to
Tie it
me.
around my dick.
I love you. Dude, she and then the other like super savage thing she does, literally the second they all like, they do like the little cheers, and you watch the show.
Yeah.
Like, so if you haven't watched the show, he'll come in the room and he'll be like, oh, tonight, some people are leaving and I really want to build these relationships, because like this little speech, and they all like, clink their glasses and then they break off to get their one-on-one time. And she always, within the second the glasses are clinked, it's like, clink. She's like, can I have you for a second? Like, she doesn't spare us moment. And he's like, yes. And then they just go wherever and they're macking the whole time. She's just like, and then she'll just be crazy as fuck. Like, I just need to know if I need to be more aggressive because I don't want to lose you.
Oh,
Yeah,
wow.
Yeah, she puts it on him. And he's always like, oh, well, you just do you. And she's like, okay. Then they'll go to her cutaway and she's like, Ari says I need to do me. And if the other girls don't like it, I'm sorry. And that, like, she just has that tone the whole time.
And is she winning?
She's fucking winning.
Really?
She's winning so hard. But when she doesn't get a
Damn,
rose,
that's crazy.
he can feel it. Like, she's on the other side of the couch like, oh, really? Okay. We'll see about that.
That's when it
Yeah.
becomes not hot.
Yeah, and then it's like,
That's
oh,
when it becomes, it's like, well,
stop that. No more. It's not sexy anymore.
that's so funny, dude.
Yeah. So
That's so funny.
there was this girl on there who they did demolition derby because this fool's a race car driver. Did I show you this?
Yeah.
With the bumper car thing.
Oh, no. Oh, yes, you did. Yes. The girl's freaking out because she's like, it just brought me back to when I was younger. And like, you think there's going to be some sad story about how like her mom died in like a bumper car like crash or something, like a horrible. Yeah, she's like, I haven't bumper carred since the accident. What the fuck kind of accident can you have bumper carring? But the story was that she just got scared. That was the story. She was like, I just was, and people kept bumping me, and it was just me. I felt so alone. It's like, all right, well, what else happened?
What did you think was gonna happen on fucking bumper cars,
Yeah.
dog? Like, that to me is like, this girl has never been aware.
Or just never had a real problem in her entire life, ever. Like anything.
Yeah.
Like you'd be like, you could, this reminds me of the time I was scared because I broke my leg skiing or
like,
something
oh,
like that.
okay, yeah.
Okay, yeah, sure. This reminds me of the one time I was scared in my life.
It was bumper, and then I can just hear the music, dude. When she says, I started hearing the music. Dun, 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 dun. I'm like, they don't play that at carnivals. That's why this is not a real problem. They don't play that shit at carnivals.
Oh my god.
And the way they cut in like a girl getting bumped, and like they put that like laughter in the background. It's like,
The editors must have been laughing their fucking
Yeah,
asses
yeah,
off
yeah,
doing that. Just
yeah.
being like, I hope there's a certain percentage of America that looks in this and knows we're joking. And then,
the other
there's the
editors out
dumb
there.
part that like sympathizes with her.
like, oh, that's so horrible.
Every rich white girl in America is like, oh my god, I know that feeling.
It's so bad. One time I was playing dodgeball and I was the last one left, and everyone was trying to hit me, and I just don't know why anyone was trying to hit me with like a ball. It's like not fair, and I just don't get it. Dude,
Did they hit you? I mean,
no,
but
I won, but like still, it's like it's not nice.
if they did hit me, my dad would have sued their ass. But it's just like I was scared,
you know? I never felt that before.
Yeah, no, I know. I'm scared every day.
Dude, did I tell you about the chick, the last girl I'll talk about, the one who got dumped?
No.
And tried to like be tough about it?
Okay.
Yo, this shit was pure comedy. So she doesn't get a rose.
Okay.
And it was the girl in that.
That means you have to leave.
Yeah,
right?
you have to leave. Yeah, you don't. So if you don't get a.
eye.
I didn't realize I was that funny. I could give you an eye infection.
No, yeah.
Yo, I'm bouncing around. I had a
Okay.
dream last night.
Yeah.
I had a sty on the inside of my eyelid the size of like a fucking marble.
Oh, Jesus, fuck.
I was freaking the fuck out. I woke up like, oh, it's not real. Yeah. And then the plane kept shaking, and I told the guy next to me, don't, just fucking leave me alone. So, in that same clip, the girl who's like, bumper cars?
Uh-huh.
Are you serious? She got ousted on that same episode.
Okay.
So she doesn't get a rose. She starts crying. She walks out. She doesn't like give him a hug.
Sorry, this is the girl that had the bad
No.
memory?
There's
Okay.
another girl who's talking shit
Oh, good.
about her.
Okay,
Yeah.
that's
Yeah.
good. At least someone like was there
Yeah.
to reality check her.
Yeah, she was like, bumper cars? Are you serious? So she gets booted off, whatever. Dude, they show a conversation of him and her having a one-on-one. She goes, have you ever just like sat there and ate Cocoa Puffs and like watched the news? And he starts chuckling. He goes, no, I can't say I do that very often. And I'm like, you're talking to a race car driver. And he sells real estate. He drives a $200,000 car. He drives it on the show. Like you see him driving his car. It's super fucking dope. It's that Mercedes SLS, that dick looking sports
Oh,
car.
yeah.
I'm like, how do you not look at that and feel like, oh, this guy does some shit?
Yeah.
So then he goes up to her and he's like trying to like explain like, hey, listen, I just, I don't want you to be hurt. Like he's trying to be a gentleman. And she goes, I'm not crying because of you. I'm crying because I have friends in there and I'm going to miss them. Like,
It's like well,
the boldest
you're also
lie.
crying because you just got humiliated on national TV,
Yeah.
probably.
Yeah. No, but then right after that, she goes outside and she goes, I've never been dumped before. Like,
Oh
this
my
is fucking
God.
bullshit. And then there's another girl in there who like does taxidermy. She's like, I got fucking dumped for a taxidermist. And I wish I could have just like been there in that moment and be like, that's because she's interesting. She has something to talk about. Fucking Cocoa Puffs in the news? What goes on in your life that you have that time? Do you do anything?
This bitch stuffs animals. Is that what taxidermist
Yeah,
is?
yeah.
This bitch stuffs animals. That's
Yeah.
creepy, but it's fucking interesting.
Yeah.
That's some shit.
She brought one.
Yeah.
Like, she just like
Really?
She brings one. She's like, so I have.
She's like, here's my ex-boyfriend.
and here's his dad.
Oh, fuck.
So-
That's so hot.
Yeah.
What's
Yeah,
up?
yeah. Dude, you are threatening to kill me right now on TV.
Oh, can we just fast forward to the end right now?
Fuck, let's fuck and marry
Yeah.
right here. And then the other girl comes in. Hey, what's going on? He's like, oh shit, I don't know which one to pick.
I'm so turned on.
Listen, you're both gonna kill me, and that's so hot. That is so hot. I need to know who's gonna do it more. Just throws him 2 knives here. Kill me or each other, whichever one. Yeah, dude.
Oh, man.
She brought him like a seal, like a taxidermied seal, and was like,
Such a weird gift.
but he had a boner.
Yeah.
He's like, this is fucking.
Yeah, this is fucking weird, but I'm so turned on.
This is so.
Can
Are
I
you-
fuck this?
Can I fuck you and this? Will you fuck me with this? Can you put a fleshlight in there? That's fucking dope. So, yeah, I had a lot of Bachelor.
Oh, Jesus.
I'm loving it. So, it's not a sponsored bit. You don't have to
Noel
tune
just
in.
loves The Bachelor.
You don't have to tune in Mondays at 8. You don't have to do that. on
I wish
ABC.
we were sponsored by The Bachelor.
Oh,
that'd
that'd
be
be
a
so
fat
fire.
paycheck.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
I mean, this is one I'll never be able to get out. Oh, we talked about this on Insanely Chill. I want to do I wish there was a baby mama Bachelor.
oh, yeah.
Yeah. I want to see a Bachelor, 16 baby mamas, and the babies in the house, all competing for the next stepdad.
It's a great idea.
It would be fucking brutal.
Yeah. It's like a Cola Brandt type dude.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Someone's like that's like ready to father
Yeah,
a child
yeah.
at 23.
Yeah. And all the women are 35.
Yeah. Dude. Oh, I'm pumped to talk about this. Holy
Oh,
shit.
shit. Here we go.
Did I not send you? Someone DM'd me Cola Brandt's wife's ex-boyfriend,
No.
their daughter's real dad.
No. Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Oh,
Uh-oh.
man. Oh, it's so good, dude.
What does he look like?
It's so good. He's like 6.5 feet tall, jacked to the fucking gills.
Okay.
Tatted up.
Yeah.
Like this dude is like Marine.
Bastard.
Yeah, like
Oh, shit.
he's
Scary.
like scary. Like this dude is like this dude looks like he just must have just
Seen some shit.
seen some shit, but also like man, I feel bad. I don't want to I don't want to actually say this, but I feel like you like used to like, you know, go to town.
Oh, you used to tear it up. Just tear it up. You used to plug the USB in the lightning is what you're saying.
It's just yes. It's just yeah.
Used to put an HDMI in a 3.5 port. Yeah.
Yeah. A quarter inch and an eighth.
Oh boy. Oh boy. How can we? I mean,
It's just like okay. It's just a funny contrast.
yeah.
Because they're so wholesome,
Yeah.
or they appear to be so wholesome,
Right.
And they've both accepted Jesus,
All that.
and she's a Jesus lover. It says that very first on her bio, right above mother. It says Jesus lover.
In case you forgot.
In case you forgot, she's a mother before she's a Jesus lover before she's a mother.
Yep.
So, just that, right? And it's just funny. I don't know, you know what I mean? And then just see
Oh, yeah.
this, but she also has this past where she has a child.
Yeah.
Premarital
Sorry.
sex. That's what that means.
Yeah.
Right?
And that's
And all of a sudden she was this born again virgin and they got married and they both lost their virginity again. And then you just see what used to and I'm
let me tell
I
you.
don't know how to fucking navigate this.
No,
Because I don't want Cole to watch this and just to be like
Yeah.
you know what I mean? It's an awful thought. No one needs to know who previously was fucking your girlfriend.
It's
Nobody
the
needs to
worst.
know that shit.
It's the worst. And to have it like that staring you in the face.
Yeah.
I empathize.
Yeah.
that's-
I
that's
do.
Brutal.
It's
That's
brutal.
That's tough.
Absolutely. 100%.
But I mean, that must be a world of difference for her.
Yeah.
Some crazy,
Hey.
just. I mean, I'm not gonna call a guy crazy. I don't know him, but he probably looks like he could. You know the wall hole that you put in with your fist when video games piss you off.
Yeah.
He probably does that with his dick. Probably does that with his dick. And if he did,
Yeah, there's a way to ease it. There's a way to put it lightly.
yeah, lightly, yeah, yeah. And he probably like, what the fuck is
Oh,
happening here?
man.
I gotta mute that shit. Yeah, that's a hoof.
And he's still very much in the picture.
Oh, really?
Yeah, like he's posting pictures with her. Like I think he still has like maybe some custody. So I think he
Yeah.
spends time with her. And it's just like a weird thing because Cole like calls himself her father.
Yeah.
I'm just like, what is the dynamic here? What is it? Like, what do you like? It's such a weird thing. What do you think the real dad thinks? Because I think he's just like a normal dude.
Yeah.
What does he think about his daughter, like potentially being brainwashed by these two, like just
That's
Bible
fucked up.
thumpers? And they're so rich because they post these videos.
Yep.
Her entire life is going to be online,
Yep.
growing up.
Yep.
How does he feel about this? But he obviously can't do anything because
No.
they're able to provide a better life or some shit. It's just a very, very bizarre.
Yeah, yeah. I
thing.
mean, and that's not anything we have like insight into.
No,
So
it's not at all. And I'm sure like that, that shit happens all the time with
It's
weird.
It's fucking.
It was a very, very bizarre discovery. Someone
Oh,
sent me that
the
and I was
switch?
like, wow, this is a whole new
Yep.
angle on the Cole and Sav.
You gotta, and I mean, for her growing up, that's got to be fucking weird too. If there's like this guy with beautiful flowing hair, and he's like, "I'm your dad," and then she goes across town on Saturdays, and she's like, "I think this is my dad,"
Yeah,
and he's
yeah.
just like cutting down trees with his fucking left hand, just not even a tool, just. This is how you live on the land, Sav.
It's yeah. It's fucking what was that 80s movie called again?
Which one? Kung Fury?
Kung Fury. It's the guy
a
from Kung
remake.
Fury.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm your actual dad.
father.
Shooting trees down.
Today we're gonna chop some firewood. You never know what's behind the wood. Oh my god, this is so much fun.
You're my real dad. I actually am.
That's
gotta
not
be
a
fucking-
book. That's a gun. Yeah, that would
Shoots the Bible out of her
Yeah.
hand. Oh my god. Yeah. So I don't know.
Sticks and stones may break my bones, but bullets always win. Those are his life lessons. Man, that's
It's like every time she sees the other one, they try to erase what
the other one did.
one taught them.
Yeah, but
She comes to see him. She's like, reciting some Bible stanza or some
He's
shit,
like,
and he's
"No."
like, no.
that's not the real world.
Yeah.
And Cole's like, okay, whatever he said, it's not the truth because the truth is here. Like, I don't know. He's got like a Ferrari from the 90s and that shit is fucking sick.
Yeah.
I don't know. I really don't know. Yeah, this is a sticky.
Yeah, Duran Duran plays every single time I'm in the car. It's awesome. Although I gotta say, Cole DM'd me
Yeah.
because someone put an image
Oh, on his door. That's
of
fucking
me
weird.
on his door.
That's weird.
That's weird. If you did that, definitely that's not cool.
Don't do
That's
that.
not fucking cool. All right.
Don't do that.
It kind of comes with making fun of shit. Like
Sure.
when you're doing that, people are like, oh, people just kind of get carried away, right?
Yeah, of
Because I don't
course.
know, certain people without an idea of what's appropriate, right?
Yeah.
And so that was weird. He was like freaking out because he was like, it scared us. We have a daughter.
Yeah.
Whether
Actually
whether
his
I'm
or
a real
not.
dad or not,
It's weird.
we have a daughter.
Yep.
And so it kind of freaked us out. I was like, sorry, I don't know who fucking did that, but definitely,
Yeah.
if you're the person who did that,
Don't do that,
refrain from doing that shit in the future. It
Yeah.
becomes not fun for me.
Yep.
I want to be able to make you guys laugh and make fun of this shit, but then when you go blow up my fucking spot, sometimes
Yeah.
it's a little bit like, well, now I got to be careful with what I say.
Yep. Yep.
Like, I was gonna say this earlier. People DM me now all the time these like pages and videos to make fun of,
yeah, I've been
and
getting
some
that
of them
too.
are just sad. Like
Yeah.
it's like some of them are too sad to really
Yep.
make fun of.
And you know what? To that point, I think I want to call myself out a little bit.
Okay.
Let's go deep.
Okay.
Let's make it uncomfortable.
Yeah.
No, I mean,
Follow me all the way down.
follow me all the way down to sadness. No, I think it's like what people, because I'll get these too. Like, oh, you should rip on this. You should bag on that. And I'm like, I get it. Some shit is bad, but some people will DM me like just a dude trying to figure out comedy.
Mm-hmm.
That's like, man, if you look at like my old Vines, like there are plenty of not funny, hacky jokes there. Like not all of them are great. And like with comedy, I guess, and just from doing stand up, you got to be a little forgiving. And I think that's something that people don't understand. Like, comedy, it is actually possible to get funnier. Like with stand ups, a common thing is like people are not funny and then they go on the road and then they come back and they become really funny because they get exposed to more life and it changes the way they look at comedy.
Okay.
So it's like, yeah, someone's making bad sketches on Instagram and like you can laugh at them, but like I'm not gonna fucking, I'm not gonna go just shoot him down while he's trying to build his base because he's just trying to figure out what he's trying to do. So some shit like, if you're doing like rape jokes and all that, yeah, that's like, without a question,
Yeah.
like that shit's pretty bad.
Yeah.
But I think people blur that line
Yeah.
real hard. Like, oh, this guy's a loser. Look, his comedy sucks. It's like, well, you can't shit on the attempt, I think.
Yeah. Yeah.
But if you got 1.5 million followers and all you've been doing is goddamn it, bro, well, then yeah, I'm gonna
Yeah.
give it to you. But if you got 1,000 followers, because that's some of the shit I get. It's like good dude with like
Oh yeah, exactly. It's like,
6K.
dude,
It's like,
he's not hurting anyone. He's just
No.
being weird.
Yeah.
And so many people are being weird.
Yep.
It's when exactly. It's when you have a million and a half, or it's like when even with Cole and Sav, it's like they're very much in the spotlight. They got millions of followers. They get millions of views.
Yeah.
Fucking tons of kids watch this shit, and
Yep.
and
Yep.
it's very make funnable.
Yep.
And it's just I don't really fuck with with religion, so it's like all right,
Yeah.
this is something that I can make fun of.
I don't, what I'm saying? Like, I know like about God and shit, but I don't really like,
I don't really fuck with God like that.
I don't fuck with God like that.
You know what I mean?
I don't
Like
either.
I see you doing your thing,
Yeah.
but I don't really fuck with you.
I don't really know about all that. Like, I don't even know who Matthew, Mark, Luke, or John are. Was that even really their names? I don't know. I'm actually curious to know how many people listen to this are religious or are not.
Okay.
Because like that's a weird thing to think about, but they say like this generation, like younger people are less into religion. So I'm always curious, like, is that true? And
Definitely is true.
yeah.
Yeah, definitely. But I'm curious actually as to what
Because
people
like if you
think.
grow up in a family where it's like the thing, I mean, yeah, you'll get the internet and it might teach you something different, but it's like if your parents' values are stronger than what you're seeing on Snapchat,
Yeah.
maybe you go with that. I don't know.
Yeah.
But I'm whatever.
Yeah.
Thinking about it. I wanna jump around again. I wrote something down here. Sing a song.
I gotta piss, dude.
Oh,
I'm good. I'm empty.
Cody had to take a little pee-pee break, and I had to silence my damn computer because it was making some noise.
See how this video's doing? 125,000 views.
Nice, very nice, dude. Oh yeah. Let's your travel vid.
Oh yeah.
I wanted to just because I watched it again because I was enjoying the roasting, and I was like, and I'm surprised it's not like at a fucking million.
That video?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know.
I was like, this is a super solid observation. I feel like this is super, like, everyone can hook into this. Why? Like, I don't know.
I don't know. YouTube is suppressing my channel.
Oh, we can get into that too. But I just really quickly, because I was thinking about, on the subject of blue ass water and deserts and random places. People love posting shit like the phrase, I love exploring new places. And I'm like, I get what they're trying to say, but I just have a slight, and this is nitpicking to the fullest, but I'm like, dog, like, this isn't like 1600 AD. Like, you're not like, petitioning to the town for a crew of 30 to get on your rickety ship and go to like a land far off, previously unexplored. It's like you just went on like a travel blog, and someone was like, "Iceland is really cool," and you're like, "Yeah, I want to go." And then like that was it.
I know.
And you just put your ass cheeks on the gram. You got $1,500, and then you went. You're not doing a ton of exploring. You know what I'm saying? Like you can't really say that.
It's so true. It's so funny because when we were backpacking, right, we were doing the Southeast Asia backpack.
Yeah.
And there's a very defined course.
Yes. Yeah.
Like and everyone does the same shit. They all stay at the exact same hostels in the exact same cities.
Yep.
They all do the exact. It's very planned out.
Yes.
Like it is, and it's like that for a reason. It's so like it's for safety. It's for all these. It's for like comfort. Because like as much as you like to backpack, there's still
a lot of fucking dangerous shit.
But there's also still like a lot of Canadian girls that are like, well, I want to like backpack, but not like that. I want to like glam pack.
I want to glam pack.
Yeah.
Is that a phrase?
No, it's not, but it is now. Yeah.
Yeah. So Cody and I just want to announce that we're going to go glam packing in the summer. Mm-hmm. We're going to go to a super dangerous location in Mexico called Cancun.
No, we're gonna go like bushwhack. Or we're gonna go climb Mount Kilimanjaro or whatever. But we're gonna have like 19 Sherpas do everything,
just carrying us, vlogging it. Oh man, it's so hard walking at this altitude.
Yeah.
I just don't, and like you already hit on this, but I just don't like when they put that caption and they like to pretend the place is mega exclusive. It's like someone found that for you,
it's
dog.
like, no, you're at the W in Bali.
Yeah, it's just like it's not.
It's like the #1 search result.
Yeah, yeah, and I mean this is a stretch, but when I see that and I'm like, not only like, I want someone to get on the gram and actually put something really exclusive, like truly exclusive. Like I want to see a fucking like a bondage master be like, yo, I'm about to whip the CEO of Chase. He's a fucking cuck, bro. He hates the power he has. I'm about to whip him all night. Like I want to see that on an Instagram story and be like, yeah, that's fucking exclusive. There is only one of those dudes and there's only one of you. And this can only happen like,
yeah, that's exploring right there. That's exploring.
Yeah, not fucking, oh, I like standing on my feet. Comment if my feet are cute.
Yeah.
It's like, no.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I don't know. That's definitely like a reach, but
I mean that's why I said it's a giant cliche.
Yeah.
That's what it is. And it's just because so many, like I don't understand how you post an image like that and how you genuinely feel like you're posting something unique. Or like adding anything to the social network, right? Like I think like I've seen this picture a million times. It's the same picture. At least Create Tyler would like edit his shit to look all pink.
Right.
That was kind of cool.
Yeah.
Right. Like that has some merit to it. It has some visual merit. Whereas the other ones is just like the same shit.
Yep.
Oh, I've seen Grease a million times.
Yep.
Just because it's you sitting there doesn't make it any more interesting.
No.
And it's pretty vain to think that it does.
And like I told you this before, Santorini is Elena and I looked at going like last year. That place is fucking boring.
Yeah.
There's literally 3 restaurants.
Yeah.
Like we watched some vlogs and people like you guys should go look this up. Just type in Santorini travel vlog and find one with like 3,000 views.
Okay.
And watch someone stumble through that city and get to the 3rd restaurant and be like, so the food is okay. I mean, it's good. It's like the self-convincing is so evident. And then they're like, so Yep.
Yeah, we hit the end.
We have 4 days. So not really sure what we're going to do. And they're just fighting the whole time.
Yeah.
Because there's nothing else to do. They just got
Yeah.
fucking cabin fever.
Yeah.
The blue water becomes just like a spit in the face. It's like, I came here for this fucking blue water.
Yeah.
Maybe that's what.
And now it's all there is.
Yeah, I can just all.
It's all there is. Everywhere I turn, it's
Just
blue
blue
water.
water.
That's all there is. Blue water.
Everyone on the island has gone insane.
Yeah.
Like their shirt, it's red. It's red. It's like, oh my God, what the fuck is going on?
What is this place?
A different color. My eyes.
It's bleeding out of their eyes. It's too beautiful. Dude, that shit yesterday, that Crystalia shit, the Swedish stuff.
Oh my God.
That was really, really funny. That was really funny.
Super fucking funny.
He's
That
pretty
was
great at doing like accents and shit.
That was a super sharp observation too, because it's true. It's
Yeah,
true.
yeah.
Swedes they have a little bit of a slant
Yeah.
on the worldview.
Yeah. I don't know.
I don't know.
I'm just Swedish. I don't know.
That's what
Pretty
they
fucking
like.
funny. Go check it. It was on Crystalia's podcast. Somebody sent us like a YouTube clip of him doing.
So good.
It's like his bit on H&M and that whole like sweatshirt that said whatever
Yep.
the monkey thing on it. So
yeah, that was
that was funny. But speaking of racism, actually, this is a good segue to the Alabama chick.
Oh, alert.
Racism alert.
Racism alert. It's about to get political.
It's about to get racist.
Oh, everyone is like at a stoplight right now, like, oh shit. This is the most racist podcast on earth. Racism 24/7.
all racism all the time.
And now, Racist McRacial and Rachel Racist. Hi, I'm Rachel Racist. I'm here to talk about racism.
Let's get racist up in this bitch.
I'm going to start trolling you guys hella hard. Hi, guys. Welcome back to the Racist Hour, and I'm your host.
Shit. Do the windows.
Then I'll wait like 2 minutes.
Yeah, it was like we in the middle of like a bit, and all of a sudden just like, why are Mexicans so like?
Oh, fuck, shit, no, dude. Yesterday to this point, before we get into Alabama chick, so like me and Kale and Taylor, whenever like figuring out like production stuff, we'll use voice message on Telegram. Yesterday,
That was a real
real
sketchy gesture that you just did.
we use voice messages on Telegram. I'm jerking into my mouth if you can't see this. So, and I hadn't done this in a while, and this is like my favorite shit. So like I love like just picking up and like sounding like I'm gonna go off for like 2 minutes.
Okay.
I'm like, yeah, dude, and I think would be really cool if we just fucking oh my god. Then it just becomes like who can fucking left field it. Kale's like, all right, so I'm thinking like 35 Master Prime. That'd be really cool for this shot. And then, oh fuck yeah.
Oh damn!
We're fucking up somebody's radio so bad.
Oh yeah, 100%,
Sorry,
100%.
guys.
Somebody's playing this right now.
So
Someone tweeted us, and they were like, "I fell asleep to your podcast last night, and my mom came in to turn it off. And in the morning, she said it sounded like you were listening to something very educational, and like the guys were very well spoken." And I was like, "Wow, they must have hit one of the small parts that we weren't talking about dicks." There must have been like a 20-second
window.
where we were not talking about dicks for whatever reason. We were talking about poker or comedy or something.
Oh yeah, raising on the flop. That's a.
Like as
As soon as she turned it down. Oh wow, that's very nice.
Oh yeah. She's turning it down. Wait, what?
Wait,
is
what
that?
was
She
that?
turns it back up. Yeah, and the river, I
And the-
think, was
Oh.
was like a ace of spade. Oh, it must
That
have
was
just been me turning. Oh
The sound of porn is so brutal. I'm just gonna slap my own back here for a second, and it's just,
Oh my god.
it's just fucking do this.
Oh Jesus.
It's so brutal. It's so brutal.
Yeah, I don't know. It's just never. It's not a turn on. I don't think. Like
No.
just the
fucking. I mean, I feel like that's the only sound you can make when you're getting like just you know,
Yeah, I guess by
just
Savla Brandt's ex-boyfriend.
just ex-Marine. Just, oh yeah, you like that? She's like, oh my God. I'm so thankful I have health insurance. This is so fucked up what's going on right now. Oh, yeah. This is great.
So, anyways.
Back to the racist hour.
Back to the racist hour. It's about to get real racist. And the person listening to this loves racism.
Welcome back to the Racist Network, the #1 radio station for people who love racist shit. Whoever has this in their headphones is a fucking bigot. They hate everything that doesn't look like them.
And that's okay. So do we on the Racist Hour.
Identity politics are super cool.
So anyways, this chick.
From Alabama.
If we even have anyone listening anymore, I'm pretty sure everyone shut this off now.
Okay, this is.
So this chick from Alabama, she posted like a video on her Finsta of her being like super racist, basically just saying the N-word, hard ER, just real bad. I mean, it's not good anyways, but that was just real. And it's just her being drunk in a bathroom, just basically trying to be quirky for all of her sorority friends and just being so fucking racist.
Yep.
Some dude found it. Some dude, I think who also goes to Alabama or something, basically tweeted the video and was like, your Finsta can't save you from this shit. Like, you're just being outwardly racist. This is fucked up. And it went totally viral.
Oh, wow. It was
and
that dude. I forget his
He was the one I think who posted it in the first place. Because I think he might have had a friend who was accepted to, because I think her Instagram had 3,000 followers or something on it. So like,
that dude went to the military.
Who?
Tiberius the Great. I forget like his Twitter handle.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's super funny dude on Twitter. But
okay.
If I'm thinking of the right dude. Anyway.
I think it was a guy. I think it was a student. I don't know. Anyways. So she basically sees that this video is now like kind of going viral and doubles down and posts another video on her Instagram being like, you motherfucker, whoever exposed me, you can't use my Finstagram against me. My sorority is all I care about. And if you, what, just because I said, and then she just fucking goes on to say it like 9 times just to prove a point. It's insane, dude. I've never seen some shit like this before. Just digging herself deeper and deeper in this hole. She's doubling down every time she says it. She's like, and she says it with just this awful, like
visceral,
entitlement to say this word.
Yeah.
Just racism down to its fucking core. It's insane.
Dude, the part that got me was when she goes, I'm from New Jersey. I can say it all I want. I'm like, I don't think the word is it's not based on
geographical
thing. Yeah, it's not like a. Oh, would you look at that? We crossed the border.
You're from Jersey?
Oh,
then you're good.
Yeah.
You got that hard ER pass.
Is that what it says when you go to New Jersey?
Yeah,
it's like N-word pass now unlimited within 30 miles.
It's just like this girl was just so, and then the phone call afterwards. Did you listen to that shit?
We were trying to.
Oh yeah, I went back and I listened to the whole thing, and it's just her and her sorority friend chatting about what happened, and she's like, yeah, I have to transfer now, and like she's zero remorse, absolutely zero remorse. And the girl's like, oh my god, Rebecca, I can't, like, literally, like, this is insane. That's the highest form of observation from a sorority girl, by the way, is this is insane. That's what it is. That's the absolute. That is their highest form of intellectual depth. That's what it is. This is insane. I know. I literally can't believe it. It's insane. I mean, what was her name? Rebecca, was it? Some stupid like that. Like, literally, I just can't even believe it. Like, I have to like transfer now, and like I'm gonna miss all you guys so much. And the other girl's like, yeah, me too, even though she's fucking recording the call.
Yeah.
That's some snitch shit, which I support, but still.
Yeah. Which I'm cool with.
Cool with in this scenario. However,
snitches get stitches. Diplomats.
What is that?
I'm diplomat shirt to that.
Nice. So anyways,
Cameron.
that the whole scenario just extremely fucked up, and it's just like, you cannot say that racism doesn't exist. Like, this girl was just straight up thought this was okay.
Yeah.
She thought this was okay to post this shit publicly.
Yeah.
And it's just insane.
She just, I mean, total idiot. I'm gonna interject with a funny story, and then we can come back to this. It
Okay.
just made me think of some.
We don't have to come back to this.
Yeah, I mean,
you know.
no, it's just like it's super funny that after all this, she's still gonna think like it shouldn't have happened to her.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
and there is someone out there, her match, who was like, yeah, I agree. I don't think that should have happened to you. Like, I also think that whole situation was insane. And they're both gonna have dumb kids that say shit like that. Someone dies in front of them.
Yeah.
They're like, oh, this is insane. Like, it's so.
Yeah.
So in high school, when me and my homie Paul, me and my friends were all rapping, but we we were working on whatever our next album, whatever we wanted to call it, and he goes, "Hey, dog, you should say the N-word on this one." And I was like he's fucking around,
Yeah.
and I'm like, "Oh yeah." He's like, "Bro, I'll give you 3 passes." I'm like, "So we can listen to the song 3 times?" He's like, "Yeah." Then we just can never listen to it again. It just became like this funny thing. Like, "Hey, bro, just drop it. We can listen to it once, but then you got to delete the verse like right after you record it." It just became some funny ass shit.
That's great.
Yeah, the end pass. Oh man, it's such a. I mean, we don't even got to get into it. We're not the authority on that word, that's for sure.
Yeah.
Well,
And neither is fucking Rebecca from
Rebecca,
Alabama.
dumbass,
And
from
she got what she
Alabama.
deserved, 100%.
Absolutely.
No, I don't even know. Like she's
Absolutely.
like, you know, like the whole school is like socially shunning me.
Oh,
It's like, how were
Weird.
they not before? Like,
Weird,
how the
yeah.
fuck did anyone even
You'd
accept?
like
That
you.
was the scariest part. Was that like, this means like there was girls in the background like cheering her on in that fucking video,
yep.
like laughing and shit like that. It's like this is not just her. This is like an entire sorority of women that have that same sentiment.
Yeah, and dude, what the fuck was I just gonna say? Oh, yeah, it's like I don't, man, I don't understand how someone thinks like if I just like got on Snapchat right now and we're like, dude, fuck anyone with brown skin. Like, how could you reasonably expect that's not gonna piss somebody off or
I
come
know,
back
I
to you
know.
in any way, shape,
Well,
or form?
because that's how much it's like
yeah,
fucking built into
yeah,
her,
yeah,
right? Like there's no filter. Like there's no. Because there doesn't, like, to her, that's not something that needs a filter, I don't
Right,
think.
that's
I mean,
true.
I don't even know how that's possible, but
Oh, and the way she's like, all that shit she said going into it, she was like, I like to pretend that I like black people, but like the truth is, and then she
I
just,
hate
but she just
N-word.
bombs it. I'm like, whoa.
Yeah.
And that's the fucked up part, man. That's where people, oh man, that's where it gets really shitty.
Yeah.
When someone like, you know, listens to hip hop, embraces things out of black culture, and then just turn around and just be like, yo, fuck them. It's like, dude,
I know.
are you kidding
I
me?
know. It's like you go to Alabama.
Are
Like,
you
what do you, I don't
kidding
know.
me?
Like,
yeah, it's so bad, dude. Yeah. Well, I don't know if, you know, we did enough, but the racism hour will continue. Just kidding. Someone just tuned back in and they were like, "Oh, okay, this is healing. This is nice." Oh fuck.
yeah. Oh, fuck. Turn down. What else do we want to talk about this episode?
Dude, we have to do a marathon today because Corbin Blue over here is headed to New York.
Yes. I am going to New York.
Unique New York.
The, as they call it, the Windy City. City that never sleets.
I believe that's Chicago.
The city that never sleets? Chicago sleets often. Snows there all the
I
time.
thought Chicago was the Windy City.
No, Chicago is the city of sin.
What?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
What?
Yeah.
Okay, then what's LA?
LA is the city of broken winds.
God, oh, sorry, Dallas?
You dumbass. Dallas is just the concrete city.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
And Orlando.
Orlando is Florida. It sucks ass. It's
Okay,
just the
got
city
it,
that's
got
awful.
it,
And
got it.
nobody, yeah.
Lil Pump, Smoke, that's his opinion. I'm still a nice guy. I'm open to Florida. I don't hate it that much. God forbid we ever meet you in person.
Are they from Orlando?
I don't know. They're from Florida. I thought.
Yeah.
I don't know where they're from. Oh, no. Broward County.
Yeah. Is
Broward
that in
County,
Orlando?
That's not, who knows?
I should know that.
Yeah, wait. Is X,
So-
is X,
X
on
is
house-
also from there.
no, is he on house arrest?
Yes. Did you see his fucking vlog?
No.
Oh, dude. I was gonna say we should watch it for a That's Cringe, but it's too long and just too weird.
Yeah.
This
I'm gonna-
dude basically
I'm gonna just leave it alone.
bought a camera and was like, all right, I'm gonna start vlogging because he's like, he's like a kind of like a gamer. He
Yeah.
posts YouTube videos.
Yeah.
So he was like, I'm gonna start vlogging, and did this like weird monologue to the camera where he's like trying to be inspirational. And he's talking about his past and how much he doesn't want to think about the things he's done and all this stuff. And it's just like, dude, it's just like way too convoluted, and it's just him trying to sound eloquent, but it's just like he's just not. And I don't know.
That to me is I could be wrong. That feels like a signal that the book is going to get thrown at him.
What do you
I'm
mean?
saying? Like he's trying to like clear his mind.
Yeah.
Because like maybe he knows this shit's about to go down. Like
Well, yeah, he's got like 19 cases now of witness tampering or something like that.
it's like 6 or 8 felony charges.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
So no, his whole thing was, I want to get closer to my fans, and I think this will help, me get closer to you, help you guys understand me more, and all this stuff. And it's just like, I don't know. The whole thing was just kind of just a little bit weird.
made you feel bad a little bit.
Yeah, I just like, I don't know. Like, do you believe in? I know this is a kind of a deeper question,
Sure.
but do you believe in like separating the art from the artist?
A little bit. I
You do?
I do.
Because I still like the guy's music. I do.
Okay, that's fair.
I think like some of his songs off his new album are great. Like the
Yeah.
one with Trippie Redd, I think is amazing.
Yeah, you can definitely rap his ass off. I'll say that much.
It's just like, how do you listen to this shit? And I'm like so fucking conflicted when it comes to people like 6ix9ine, where it's like, I don't want to
Yeah.
give this guy a stream,
yeah.
but like the song in itself is good.
Yeah, I do believe in separating a little bit, but it's like that moral shit. Like, by supporting the art, you're ultimately supporting someone who's like done shitty things, and then like it gets a little deeper there. It's like, do people deserve second chances? Do you believe that this behavior is repeats? Would you still have that if you found out that the behavior continued? And it's just like, it gets fucked up.
Yeah.
It's crazy. We get more information now, I feel like, about the artists from the art that we consume.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Like and it just changes to me like creative endeavors.
Yeah.
You find out all these, I mean, I feel like that's part of some creations though.
Yeah.
These people are fucking crazy.
Yeah.
That's why they make interesting shit.
I think that's totally valid. I think that's 100% valid.
So
I
it's
think
like-
that now maybe we just have more. Yeah, maybe we're just exposed to like their backgrounds more, and they're
Yep.
like, 'cause there's so many. Like, you think about the amount of rappers right now
Yep.
that have like shitty pasts that we know about. Fucking Famous Dex, XXX, now like potentially Ski Mask, maybe. Fucking. Oh god damn it! I was just thinking about someone else.
ASAP. Supposedly he raped a chick. Like,
Yeah,
oh,
that
what's his
dude.
name?
ASAP Bari.
Barry. Yeah,
Yeah, he's
Barry.
like been disbanded now from ASAP. I'm pretty sure.
Oh, really?
Yeah. They all fucking hate him now
Oh,
because he's
got
like
it.
apparently like that's legitimate.
Did you see that fucking video?
No.
The Twitter video?
No.
This girl, like, she's like naked and she's like, please. I said no. And he like grabbed her, he's like, come on, bitch. Like, and he like dragged her into the bathroom. And I think she's like crying or like weeping or something. And just like, dude, even if you're like a sex worker, it's like, that's not cool.
Yeah.
That is not cool.
Yeah.
And dude, like, even like, Baka, that like Not Nice. I
Yeah.
fucking love that song.
Yeah.
Have you looked at his rap sheet?
No.
Oh my God.
It's bad?
Oh, it's pretty bad.
He like
dog.
murdered people, right?
I mean, potentially. On record, I believe like he's been arrested for like sex trafficking, and sex trafficking is the one I know for sure he's got, and I think he did some time for that. It's like,
What does that mean? You're a pimp, or does that mean you're
be-
like actually
no, pimping.
importing people from?
I think that's a good question. It could be. I don't really know, but at most you could assume that he was pimping. He probably had girls like running the track for him, and just.
Ugh. Yeah.
But it's just like,
Him, fucking 6ix9ine. Like, there's so many people with fucked up
yeah. But then like you
that
could
done fucked up shit,
but
and it's
then-
like probably rappers have always been doing this shit. We just
mean,
like haven't known about it.
those are the rappers we like to listen to, the ones that like come from the toughest environment, because I think that's the other consideration is like, given certain environments, what are your options? I don't know. I didn't grow up in those scenarios, but I've been told many times on
Yeah.
records, this is what I had to do.
Yeah.
So it's like, fuck, man.
Yeah.
Can I really begin to speak on it? I
Yeah.
don't think so.
Yeah.
I'm just a fucking fan.
Yeah.
This is a weird tangent, but were you hearing us saying this shit? I don't know who I was saying this to, when I went to Chicago and experienced -8, I was imagining living in the South Side, and if someone was talking shit about me and he was like, come outside and run my fade, I'd be like, either we're going to run this fade under the heater or I'm shooting your ass because it's too fucking cold to be getting into fist fights. There's no way I'm fist fighting somebody in -9.
Yeah, so I can
Hell
shatter
no.
my hand.
Hell
Yeah,
no.
no.
Hell no. Of course I'm shooting because I got fucking 8 layers of North Face on in this car with the seat heater, the seat heater on. Yeah, I'm shooting. So I'm not saying it's justified, but I understand not wanting to get in a fist fight. It's cold as fuck there,
So
man.
you're just saying drive-bys happen because it's so cold in Chicago.
I mean, I'm willing to bet 1 in 10 ends up that way.
Okay.
what
It's like one of
I'm
those tipping point
Yeah.
data things where
Yeah.
you're just
It's like
like,
the
you know what I
gang
mean?
is like, hey,
well,
man.
Malcolm Gladwell's like, well, what you don't actually understand about Chicago is that it's very cold. And what has that led to?
And what that leads to is, a lot of gun violence. If we could turn the heat up on this shit, pardon my French, we might be able to reduce gun violence and encourage, physical discussion. It's crazy, like what testosterone will make you do. You know what I'm saying? You get enough, like young 16-year-old dude just like going through puberty, angry, and someone calls him a bitch. He's like, I'm killing this fool.
Yeah.
You know? Did you ever have that feeling? I've had that feeling at like 16.
Never to kill someone. No, never had a
okay, maybe me.
murderous
Not but
instincts.
like I've definitely had my fair share of either the bullying or whatever, and me and my friends, my friends like to fight a lot.
Okay.
In high school, so I could never fight. I was way too small.
Mm-hmm.
That was like the shitty. That's what always like pimped me up.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm like, bitch, I'm 5'1". I literally can't say anything to you.
Mhm.
I'm gonna get cleaned. I'm gonna get mopped.
Yeah.
So I just gotta sit there and take it. People fucked with me, man. I'm just like, ooh, I'm gonna come back and shoot this bitch up. I'm gonna kill
Jesus.
every single one of you motherfuckers. I would like not. I'm gonna do it, but I have that.
Jesus
I'd have that feeling sometimes. I'm like, you motherfuckers keep fucking with me, man. And like the roasting, then it gets personal, and then it just becomes consistent, and you're like, dog, that's it. I'm gonna come here and hurt somebody. There's no way I would have shot anybody. But
Damn, that's crazy.
most definitely, I would have hacked them on AIM or something. I think that would have given me
That's just
satisfaction.
as bad.
Just fry their hard drive real quick. Hey man, call me a pussy again.
No, just talk to some girls for them. You know what I'm saying? Hack their account, be them. I'm a bitch.
Yeah.
There we go. Now it's all good.
I'm gay.
Set the
Oh,
right-
dude, what? No,
No, you ruined my chances with Becca.
Becca goes to school. I fucking act like I don't like him,
Yeah.
but you know what? Fuck Travis because he's gay.
He's gay. Oh my god, that's insane.
That's insane.
That's insane.
You're getting a spell for calling Travis gay. Crazy. So yeah, I mean, I'm sure everyone's freaked out now. Like, did Noel just cop to
Noel's a school shooter?
He's a school shooter? I think that's why I make so many of those jokes.
Mm-hmm.
Not that I'm
Because
empathizing.
it's your way of coping.
I'm not empathizing with shooting up a school. In any, this is getting really sticky right
You're just
here.
trying to dig yourself out of this one.
I mean, yeah, I've had my feelings hurt. We'll put it that way.
Okay, fair enough.
Yeah.
Good. Yeah,
When you get your feelings hurt, you think about doing some mean shit.
Mm-hmm.
You
Yeah,
know?
or you just grow up to watch The Bachelor religiously.
Yeah, religiously. Yeah,
Mhm.
that's how I cope.
Yeah.
Watching people chew each other alive.
Yeah.
I wish Survivor was more psychological.
Dude, well then you gotta watch fucking, there's some shit like Naked and Afraid or something.
Yeah.
My parents watch that shit.
My friend
That's
says
just
it's funny.
The ultimate fucking, like they're just like survivalists at that point, right?
Just butt ass naked.
yeah, just living for 30 days or something.
Wait, well, let's end it on this. Have you seen that that naked dating show?
No, never.
Bro, I watched one episode and I should watch this show more because holy shit, this is the funniest show ever.
Really?
Because it's like the first date is nude.
Mm-hmm.
And then I think on one of the dates, they have the option to show up nude or clothed. And it gets awkward when like one of them chooses to be clothed because it's kind of like the signal like, hey, this ain't going anywhere. So like there was one where there was like this really skinny looking dude, really way overconfident. And like, the blur was not, it didn't match. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Like his ego was not in the blur. The blur was it looked like a blur for me. And I'm like, bro, you can't be that.
Can you tell how big their dicks are? Do you think?
I mean, man,
Okay.
this was like 5 pixels.
Okay.
Man, I mean,
okay.
like the editor probably had to sit there and like roto the thing to cover it efficiently
Okay.
because it's like otherwise he just would have looked like he's wearing just a big blurry set of boxers.
Okay.
It just didn't match. And like even the girls were making shitty comments like, it's not very,
Really?
yeah, it's a little much for what I see. Like they were saying really shitty stuff like that.
Damn.
But dude, he pulls up and I respect him still because he didn't give a fuck.
Yeah.
He pulled up butt ass naked, little dick out. She put on her clothes and he's like, well, I'm here to have a good time. And she's like, okay. And he just rocked it. Just went with it. So then it gets weirder.
Wait, this is the second date?
It's the second date.
Okay.
And then I think the second, and then it's like the third date. It's like one. It'll always
You going
be,
3 dates?
it's like it's always one girl and it's some mechanism where they introduce other people.
Okay.
So it's like then the girl can choose
Mm-hmm.
who she ends up going with. But it's like two naked dudes
It's just always
competing.
doing the biggest blur.
Of course, yeah, yeah. And of course, like the other dude is always looks like he's fucking plays for the Steelers. Like, yeah, I'm just here to, perhaps make a connection. Like, yeah, connection with your fucking cum, dude. It's a fucking super funny show. There's this
That's
dude
great.
showing this girl yoga, and he was like super embarrassed because like he was just rock hard the whole. Like the moment she showed up and the dude was like stoned out of his mind and he just starts like, she pulls up and he's like, yeah, like, he was like Russ. He's like, yeah, I believe in like science and aliens and shit. Like you never thought about that before. And he's just rock solid.
Oh no,
and she's just
dude.
she's just sitting there like,
She's like, are we gonna address this?
yeah,
Or
yeah. Then he's like, so let's do some yoga. Then they start doing yoga and he's like trying to put her in these positions, but not hit her with his dick. It's so fucking funny.
holy shit, I gotta watch this
Yeah,
show.
it's so
Wow,
goddamn
that
funny.
sounds awesome.
I need to look it up. It's so fucking funny.
We gotta wrap this up now because we gotta record next episode. We'll talk about New York next
yeah,
episode.
About New York.
All right.
And yeah.
Thanks guys for listening.
see you guys next
See you
week.
guys next week.